When we created Egg, the game was to create the world's biggest internet bank and to float it on the stock exchange within 3 years at a value greater than £1 billion. This game got the whole team up in the morning bouncing with excitement and energy. It was definitely something we could play and enjoy it, win or lose. From time to time I do take time out, maybe a dozen times a year, to give keynote addresses at corporate conferences or engage with management teams of large companies. And what you run out of is creating energy. So the creating energy that's created the business in the first place, that drives it forward, it gets used up and you have to pile more of it in. And you pile more of it in by generating new ideas. This is innovation. This is innovation in spades. Firstdirect, Mercury and Egg, I mean, they're really characterized by two things. All three of them valued ideas and innovation and grew primarily through an ability to create ideas and implement them rapidly. And the second thing is their customers loved them. They evangelized about them. They're effectively iconic, as was described in one or two major newspapers. So broadly speaking, I'm talking about that sort of topic, generating rapid growth through innovation, getting inside customers' minds so you develop a great customer insight in what's going to work for them, so you can provide products and services that will have customers love you. And I either speak about those topics as in general, or sometimes people ask me to focus on one or two aspects of those, like implementing innovation, which is obviously a big deal for most companies, customer engagement and customer insight, which is another. Becoming iconic is a very popular title of things I speak about. Or alternatively, for some people it's sort of they've got the communication right, they've got the product right, and it's execution that's lacking. So talking about great execution or excellent execution is a topic I really love to talk about because you can have a lot of fun with that one. Now, to me, great leadership is provoked by a great idea. You see, there are many, many ideas in the world. Every one of our organizations is full of ideas. Our heads are full of ideas, but how many people do you find with the attitude and ambition to say, I will be accountable for making that idea happen? Great leaders, great ideas, you always find the two together. You start with some sort of insight. Innovation, when you're trying to get a breakthrough result, you need to find a need that is not being met today, a problem that is not being solved for however you define your customers. Every entrepreneur I interviewed in the last 6 months, everybody told me the reaction to the idea when they first had it was, that will never work. And most big organizations have got a culture that says you don't get on here by taking risks. That's a killer. I think you should take more risks. I think what I know of IT organizations and big organizations and government, they don't take enough risks. They manage things down too much. And everybody you get bought in diminishes the power of the idea. Because to get them on board, you've got to chop a bit off. Then they're on board. Chop a bit off. You end up with something that's really weak and not worth doing. So when the management consultants told me Egg would never work because although it had lower operating costs than the other banks, the acquisition costs for new customers would kill us. At £100 a customer, I knew I had to create a brand that was capable of getting customers at £20 a shot, and that's exactly what we did. So Dylan's thought is, he not busy being born is busy dying. And that thought, to me, at least inspires me to never, ever be satisfied with the way things are, but to just get out there and make something new and something different happen.